From Poverty to Success, the true story of Chris Gardner. A difficult childhood. Chris Gardner was born on February 9, 1954 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. From an early age, his life was a series of relentless challenges. His father abandoned the family when he was still a child, leaving his mother, Betty Jean, to raise 4 children alone in extreme hardship. The family survived on the meager wages his mother earned from manual labor jobs. Chris's childhood was not only plagued by financial poverty but also by emotional trauma. His stepfather, Freddie Triplett, was a violent man who frequently abused his mother. Witnessing these acts of domestic violence left deep scars on Chris's mind and fueled a powerful determination. He would never let his own children endure such suffering. Despite the harsh environment, his mother always encouraged him to pursue education and believe in his abilities. Her unwavering faith and encouragement gave Chris the strength to endure the toughest times in his life. Struggling to survive. After graduating from high school, Chris joined the U.S. Navy and worked under the mentorship of a renowned heart surgeon. Upon completing his service, he became a research assistant at a hospital in San Francisco, hoping to build a career in medicine. However, this job did not provide enough income to support himself. By this time, Chris had a family and a son named Christopher Jr. The financial pressure took a toll on his marriage. Unable to bear the hardships, his wife left him, leaving Chris to raise their child alone. This made his situation even more difficult. A fateful turning point. One day while walking down the street, Chris saw a man step out of a bright red Ferrari. Fascinated by the wealth and success of the man, he boldly asked, "What do you do for a living?" The man replied that he was a stockbroker. This answer changed Chris's life forever. He realized that he needed a career that would provide a better income for his son. From that moment, he decided to pursue a career in finance, even though he had no degree or experience in the field. Homeless and struggling. Chris was fortunate to be accepted into an unpaid internship program at the brokerage firm Dean Witter Reynolds. However, his life quickly became extremely harsh. With no income, he was evicted from his apartment and became homeless. For nearly a year, Chris and his son slept wherever they could. Public restrooms, subway stations, homeless shelters, and sometimes even park benches. Despite these dire circumstances, Chris never abandoned his son. He did everything he could to ensure his child had enough to eat and could attend school. During the day, he worked tirelessly as an intern, learning everything he could about the stock market. At night, he took care of his son, helped him study, and searched for a safe place for them to sleep. Some nights, he had to wait in long lines at shelters just to secure a spot for the night. A pivotal moment. Despite overwhelming obstacles, Chris never gave up. He worked harder than anyone else at the company. He mastered market analysis, sought out clients, and persuaded them to invest. After 6 months of relentless effort, he passed the stockbroker licensing exam and secured a full-time position. From that point, his life began to change. No longer worried about housing, he was able to focus on his career and quickly became one of the company's top employees. From stockbroker to millionaire. With his talent and dedication, Chris Gardner quickly climbed the corporate ladder. He worked at several major financial firms before deciding to establish his own company. In 1987, he founded Gardner Rich & Co., a brokerage firm with a starting capital of just $10,000. Under his leadership, the company grew significantly, generating millions in revenue. By 2006, he sold his firm for millions of dollars, officially becoming a self-made millionaire. Legacy and influence. Beyond financial success, Chris Gardner became a world-renowned motivational speaker. He authored his autobiography, The Pursuit of Happyness, which chronicled his arduous but inspiring journey. The book quickly became a bestseller and was later adapted into a 2006 film of the same name. In the film, actor Will Smith portrayed Chris Gardner, earning an Academy Award nomination for his performance. Chris has also dedicated much of his time to helping the less fortunate. He actively participates in charitable activities, supports programs for the homeless, and aids underprivileged children, hoping to ensure that no one else has to endure the hardships he once faced. Lessons from Chris Gardner's story. Chris Gardner's story is not just a journey from poverty to wealth. It is a powerful testament to the strength of will, perseverance, and self-belief. Here are some valuable lessons from his life. 1. Never give up. No matter how tough life gets, as long as you don't give up, there's always a chance for change. 2. Perseverance is the key to success. Success doesn't happen overnight. It is the result of consistent effort and thank you for listening. See you in the next stories. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to get updates on new videos. Thank you.